down to it. So, and that kind of covers it up there. Now let's go and do a speed comparison between both these phones. The iPhone 13 Pro has that Apple A15 Bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM, where the iPhone 16 has that Apple A18 chip inside of it with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's a faster phone between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background. 13 Pro is here, iPhone 16 is here. Let's get into it. Phone calls 3, 2, 1. About the same thing. Music 3, 2, 1. About the same thing too. App stores 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit of a difference there. Scrolling through, let's see if there's any big differences, which I don't really think there's going to be, but yeah, they look kind of the same thing, to be honest. Not that big of a difference there. Hopping out of these two, clock 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a delay on the iPhone 13 Pro. Camera 3, 2, 1. Not that big of a difference there either. Mail 3, 2, 1. So there's a lot of overlap here. I'm not really seeing like these massive differences here for the most part, at least going in and out of both of them. Okay, let's go and get out of both of these. Podcast 3, 2, 1. So far, I think the iPhone 16 is doing better, but the iPhone 13 Pro is still doing pretty good for the most part. But I am noticing with that 120 Hz display, there's a really big change here. Like you're definitely seeing an overall better experience or smoother experience on the iPhone 13 Pro, but it's faster on the iPhone 16, if that makes any sense. So kind of keep that in mind here for the most part. Now let's go and get into some of these other applications. Let's go and try something like Subway Surfers 3, 2, 1. Now this game again is not that complicated, but it'll kind of demonstrate the loading speeds. I mean, you can even just tell from that was significantly faster on something like the iPhone 16. Getting into the actual game, let's see if there's any like delays or anything like that, which I don't think there's going to be. So it looks about the same. Hopping out of here, Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And with this game, again, same exact process, not that complicated of a game, but fun to test. And with this one, you can kind of see that the iPhone 16, again, is the faster one here for the most part. But the 13 Pro is only just like a little bit behind it. Like it really wasn't like that big of a difference here for the most part, as far as I can tell. You can see for yourself. Not too many glitches here. Hopping out of here, Snake vs. Blocks 3, 2, 1. And with this game as well, the 13 Pro significantly slower here. You're able to tell that. The 16 was definitely way faster here for sure. Getting into the actual gameplay, let's hop out of here. Stack 3, 2, 1. And I'll tell you to kind of sum this speed comparison up. You're definitely getting an overall faster phone on something like the iPhone 16. That's definitely going to be the faster device. I think the 13 Pro is still doing pretty well, but the 16 is going to be the faster one, newer chipset, better RAM, more RAM, all that stuff. Definitely the 16 is better, but the 13 Pro still is like doing pretty decent for how old the phone is, in my personal opinion. So